Archangel Michael says, I am not joking. This will be my last attempt to talk to you. If you ignore this message, we will never meet again. Open quickly. Archangel Michael says, my beloved child, something has been building in the background of your life. It is no longer quiet. It is no longer something you can set aside for later. The time has come for you to hear what heaven has been trying to say. The moment you are in now has the weight of eternity in it. The silence of yesterday is being broken by the voice of divine urgency, and the heavens themselves are calling your name. You have been chosen for something so large, so meaningful, so eternally critical, that even the stars lean in to see how you respond. You have been walking with questions, carrying a hidden ache, wondering if anyone truly understands what you're going through. You've been seen, not just by anyone but by the messengers of light sent by the Most High. They have watched you cry in silence. They have seen you smile when you were falling apart inside. They have seen the strength you had to summon just to keep walking forward when you didn't know how you would make it another day. They saw the betrayal. They saw the isolation. They saw how others judged you without knowing the truth. And still you stayed kind. Still you chose peace. Still you chose to believe that something better might come. Now something is coming. And it's not small. Archangel Michael says, I am not joking. This will be my last attempt to talk to you. If you ignore this message, we will never meet again. Open quickly. There are two angels that have been trying to reach you. They've come into your dreams. They've whispered in moments of stillness. They've nudged your heart in ways that felt like intuition, but it was more than that. It was divine communication. This moment you're reading this now is not an accident. It was orchestrated. You were led here because a choice is coming. One that changes everything. The truth is, someone has been thinking about you, someone important. Someone from your past who once held a piece of your heart and perhaps lost their way. This person is feeling the shift. They are feeling the pull to reconnect. They are feeling the weight of their silence and the absence of your light in their life. This isn't about nostalgia. This is about unfinished business from heaven's perspective. There's a divine reconnection that needs to take place. But it cannot happen if you close your heart. A signature has already been written in the heavens. A sacred contract. A divine bond that was meant to be fulfilled in this lifetime. But something got in the way. Distractions. Delays. Pride. Silence. But now, the bells are ringing again. The divine clock is striking the hour, and heaven is saying, enough delay. It is time. Someone is about to find out the truth about you. Not the rumors. Not the misunderstandings. The truth. The version of you that has been hidden behind your pain. The version of you that still hopes. That still loves. That still believes. The version of you that they once knew or should have known, but never fully appreciated. And when the truth is revealed, there will be a choice to make. And this is why this message is urgent. Archangel Michael says, be careful. It's an emergency. This is about your marriage. Your marriage certificate is open and immediately. This is no metaphor. This is no dream. This is a real spiritual bond, and the forces of heaven have been trying to awaken both hearts before the time runs out. You've been praying. Maybe quietly. Maybe in secret. You've been asking for signs. For hell. For something real. This is your answer. but it's wrapped in responsibility. You are not being called just to receive, you are being called to rise. The light in you is needed now more than ever. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to have it all figured out. But you do have to say yes to this next chapter, because it's already being written, and your name is in it. The person who walked away from you, or the person you had to walk away from, is about to be shown something that will shake them to the core. They will see who you really are. They will see what was always there. They will understand why nothing else satisfied them. It's you. It was always you. And heaven is opening a door that no human can shut. But you must walk through it. You must be ready. You must prepare your heart. There are things happening behind your back that are about to be exposed. But not to hurt you, to protect you. To finally bring justice where there has only been silence. Someone has tried to confuse your path, to keep you small, but they cannot stop what heaven has released. Archangel Michael says, pause everything. 2 angels from heaven are trying to warn you. They are begging you to hear them. This is the last attempt. Open before it's too late. Heaven is ready to move on your behalf. The doors that have been shut for years will begin to swing open. There is financial restoration being prepared for you. Divine provision. Unexpected favor. Even something as specific as a car that has been prayed for is being released from heaven's storehouse. It may sound strange, but God hears every detail. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are beloved. There is someone who is finally loving the version of you that others overlooked. Someone who wants to fight for you now. Someone who wants to undo the silence. Someone who is feeling the pull to reach out, but they are scared. They don't know how you will respond. That is why the angels are speaking now. Because what happens next is fragile. And timing is everything. You've been in the wilderness. You've been in a place where you didn't know who to trust. But that season is ending. The clouds are parting. The light is returning. And with it comes divine appointments, divine connections, and divine truth. The kind of truth that can heal years of misunderstanding. The kind of truth that sets hearts free. You are not alone. You have never been alone. Even in the silence. Even in the heartbreak. Even when the people you trusted the most disappointed you, heaven was still with you. Watching. Waiting. Preparing the time for your breakthrough. And that time is now. You are about to walk into something that will make the pain worth it. You are about to walk into a season that looks nothing like the wilderness you came from. There will be joy again. There will be laughter. There will be reconciliation. There will be healing. There will be new beginnings that feel like home. Archangel Michael says, this is the moment we've been waiting for. If you ignore this, we will never meet again. This isn't just a message, it's a turning point. It's an invitation to rise, to forgive, to heal, to love again. Do not harden your heart. Do not close your ears. Open. The wiggly. The voice of heaven is not always loud, but it is always clear. And this is that voice now. This is that moment. The future is shifting. The angels are moving. Your name is being spoken in high places. What was delayed is being released. What was hidden is being revealed. What was stolen is being restored. One time and one time only, God says, this is the hour. I have prepared you. I have protected you. I have preserved you for this. Do not fear. Do not hesitate. Go where I send you. Say yes to what I reveal, and you will see the promises I have spoken over you come to pass. The person you thought you lost forever may be the very one returning to your life to fulfill a promise that heaven hasn't forgotten. The silence between you is about to break. The truth is about to rise, and your heart is about to find peace in a way you never imagined. Stay open. Stay ready. Heaven is moving now. The angels are at your side, and you are not alone in this. Archangel Michael says, this is it. This is the final call. I have tried. I have waited. I have watched. But now you must choose. If you ignore this message, we will never meet again. Open quickly. Say yes to this moment. Say yes to the truth. Say yes to the light. This is your divine turning point. Receive it fully. There are no ordinary days anymore. This is not a normal moment in your life. What is unfolding right now carries the weight of divine urgency. It has been written in the heavens and whispered by unseen mouths that this is the turning point for you. You have felt the pull in your chest, the quiet pressure behind your eyes, the stillness before something great. Do not brush this away. The heavens are leaning close, and all their attention is centered on your life right now. There are things unfolding that you were not meant to face alone. And though it feels like you've been isolated, forgotten, or misunderstood, the truth is, a spiritual spotlight has been placed over your path. Something powerful is watching, and someone sacred is reaching. There's a name that has been spoken in the courts of light, your name. There's a scroll with your life written across it, and now the part has come where divine interruption must occur. This message didn't come from a mere voice. It came from a throne. Archangel Michael has stepped forward because the time can no longer wait. You were not meant to keep walking blindly through this. You were not made to feel confused for much longer. There is a divine intervention unfolding even as you read these words. Archangel Michael says, you have reached the part of your story where what was behind must no longer steal from what is ahead. There's someone you once were, and there's someone you are becoming, and the time has come to open your eyes and choose. The heavens are crying out for you to understand something. You are not forgotten. You were chosen. This is not about punishment, it's about preparation. There's something sacred you were meant to hold, and there's someone in your past who once saw that spark in you. They've tried to come close again in ways that even your soul has tried to reject. But not all who return are enemies. Sometimes they are messengers. Sometimes they are mirrors. There is something that must be said and something that must be heard. You are on the brink of a divine rescue. The world will not see it happening, but heaven has already dispatched angels on your behalf. This was never about your strength, it's always been about your heart. And your heart has survived what others would have crumbled under. But now the time has come for restoration. This isn't a moment of escape, it's a moment of revelation. And what will be revealed to you soon is not only going to change your steps, it will change your future. Archangel Michael speaks again and says, it was never a coincidence that you felt watched lately. That sense that something is behind you, that someone is speaking when no one is there. You're not losing your grip. You are being awakened. Your spirit has begun to hear us clearly, and now you are ready to understand what was once hidden. A secret has followed you. Not a threat, but a truth. A truth someone once tried to hide from you to protect themselves. But the heavens don't allow the truth to sleep forever. It rises. It finds you. and now it is standing at the door of your life again. Someone in your past was sent to love you, but they missed the timing. They made a choice in fear, but they never forgot the light in your eyes. They spoke your name in silence and asked for a second chance, not with their mouth, but with their tears. They have whispered your name into the night more times than you can count. And now the heavens are considering their request. Because this isn't just about romance. It's about redemption. It's about a purpose that was interrupted and a future that still waits. There is something divine trying to re-enter your life. It is a gift you once thought was lost. A promise. A vision. A calling. You laid it down out of heartbreak. You walked away from it not because you didn't care, but because it hurt too much to believe again. But that belief, it's what made you special. That belief was the door to everything the heavens planned to give you. And now, they are coming again. Knocking softly at first, but this is the final knock. That's why the urgency feels different this time. That's why your spirit won't rest. Archangel Michael says, don't wait for proof, listen to the push in your spirit. Obedience in moments like this opens portals no human hand can touch. The skies are being shaken for you. The earth is aligning things for your sake. There is something you must do soon, something small but deeply spiritual. It might be a message, a step, an act of faith. But when you do it, the heavens will respond. There will be a sign. Not one you have to chase, but one that will fall in your lap. You have been praying even when your words failed you. Those prayers were not lost. They were stored. And now they are being answered not one by one, but all at once. It may not look the way you imagined, but the outcome will be even greater. You will see how nothing was wasted. Every tear, every moment you felt misunderstood, it all added weight to your blessings. And now those blessings are too heavy for delay. That's why this message had to come. That's why Archangel Michael was sent again. But if you do not respond, if you dismiss this as coincidence, this will be the last time. Your angels are serious. Heaven is serious. You are more important than you realize. What you carry will impact others. This is bigger than your comfort, it's about your calling. Someone is about to find their healing because of your breakthrough. Someone will be set free by your decision. This is how the divine works, layers and layers of redemption through one simple yes. My child, God will be with you. Rest assured, nothing will go wrong with you. You are safe. You just have to trust God and pray to Him. Message for you. You have been surrounded by signs lately, and perhaps you've brushed them off as coincidence. Maybe you've felt the winds shift around you. Maybe you've heard a voice calling you gently in the silence of the night. Maybe your chest has stirred with a feeling you can't explain. This is not your imagination. This is divine intervention. It is a holy interruption meant to stir your soul, to bring you back to where your light began. Before the world tried to dim it, heaven had already lit it up. There is something deep inside of you that has been aching to be seen. A truth about your identity, a purpose so intense and ancient that even time itself bows to it. You were not placed here by accident. You were not left behind. You were chosen. And you are still being chosen. Every single day, the heavens look down upon you and whisper your name. They call you back to your divine promise, to the sacred blueprint written over your life long before you were even born. There's a mission attached to you. That's why the spiritual weight you feel has been increasing. There's a silence you've been carrying, a silence that makes you feel like no one can really understand what's happening inside your spirit. But the angels do. The ones who were assigned to you since birth are not far. They have been weeping with you, standing by you in the shadows, protecting you in realms you cannot see. Archangel Michael has been standing with a sword of light at the edge of your storm, commanding the tides to still when they tried to swallow you whole. He knows what you've been through. He knows how much strength it took just to survive some days. He knows who walked away, who didn't believe in you, who spoke behind your back, and who tried to build walls around your future. But Michael says to you now, this is it. This is the final call. You must listen. You must act. The time to delay is over. There is no more room for hesitation or fear. Everything that was meant for you is ready to come into your life, but the window is narrowing. If you miss it now, it will pass by. The opportunity to be lifted, to be restored, to be elevated, it is within your reach, but it cannot wait forever. This is the message. You are deeply loved. Even when you felt forgotten, you were being watched over. Even when it seemed like your prayers were hitting the ceiling, they were echoing in heaven's halls. Nothing has been ignored. Every tear was counted, every plea was recorded. Your heart has always been open before the Lord, and even when your faith grew tired, your spirit kept shining. That light is why you are being called now. It is the light that draws divine favor. You are about to walk into a season where the impossible starts unfolding around you. Doors that were sealed shut will suddenly open. People who were once blind to your value will be moved by your presence. What once felt like failure will become a stepping stone to unimaginable blessings. You are not stepping into something random. You are stepping into your divine inheritance. But you must know this. This transition requires obedience. You must be willing to let go of the things that have been silently choking your growth. Old habits, past hurt, the guilt that keeps whispering that you're not worthy. You've always been. You didn't lose your worth when you fell. You didn't lose your value when others rejected you. Heaven sees beyond what you did. Heaven remembers who you are. Archangel Michael says this with urgency. There are messages that are not being heard. This is your chance to listen, to pause everything and recognize that this moment matters more than most. There are two angels who have been sent to you in your dreams. They are trying to show you glimpses of the future. They are standing at the gate, holding open the spiritual door. But it will not stay open forever. Time is moving. The shift is already happening. You are not crazy for feeling the pressure in your chest. You are not overreacting for sensing that something significant is about to occur. You are spiritually awake. And now you must act like it. It's time to pray like you never have before. It's time to release every grudge and every weight that has been binding your wings. It's time to believe again, not just in God, but in who God created you to be. That part of you that the world tried to silence is the very thing heaven is amplifying now. You have not been left out. You are not the one that heaven forgot. In fact, this whole message is proof that you are being remembered right now in the courts of heaven. Your name is being spoken by angels. Your destiny is being dusted off and prepared for presentation. But you must be bold. You must step out, even if you feel afraid. Faith was never about the absence of fear. Faith is choosing to move forward anyway. Someone hath been watching your journey. Someone heaven sent. They saw the way you never gave up. They are carrying a message to one about love, about divine alignment, about how all the people who abandon you will be surprised by what God is about to do in your life. This person remembers a version of you that even you forgot. They are being moved by divine timing to re-enter your life and remind you that some promises never fade, no matter how long they've been silent. Your future has been calling out to you in whispers, in sacred echoes, and invisible signs. Don't ignore them. Don't dismiss the nudges that wake you up at 3 a.m. Don't suppress the sudden tears where the heart trembles when you hear a certain name or read a verse. That's the Spirit moving through your life. That's the heavens trying to talk to you. Archangel Michael says again, I am not joking. This will be my last attempt to talk to you. If you ignore this message, we will never meet again. Open quickly. The scroll is open in the Spirit. The chapter is being turned. The blessings that were delayed are now being activated. There is a card, a house, a certificate, and a celebration that has been written in your name. It's all being released. But your action is the key. Your yes, your surrender, your prayer, your decision to believe again, it is what unlocks the floodgates. You've been protected from things you didn't even know were trying to come against you. You've been spared from places that would have broken you. That's why certain doors closed. That's why some people left. It wasn't rejection. It was divine redirection. God was not punishing you. He was positioning you. You will see this very soon. Something big is coming into your life, and it will not just bless you, it will confirm everything your spirit has been sensing. The time has come. This is not just another spiritual message. This is a call to your soul, a trumpet from the heavens declaring your moment of transformation. You are not walking alone. There is fire around you, light inside you, angels behind you, and God before you. You have been surrounded by divine safety. You are safe. You are covered. You are chosen. You are not too late. But you must not delay any longer. Continue. If you believe in God, type Amen.